back for the start of the second. Officials weren't ready. They were still having a little conversation there. They do have some training going on, so that may be part of the delay. Start of the second, face-off won by Rampage. Luster sends it into the Pueblo end. We have switched ends from the first, the period of the long change. Rampage trailing 1-0. A late goal by Pueblo with only 23 seconds left in the first. Both teams have had their chances. Luster made a move towards the net, was bumped off the puck, gets it back. Wraparound attempt was stopped by a defenseman. Loose puck still. Goalie is down. Rampage had the chance here. But Pueblo swarmed the puck. Back to Barber at the point. Shot through the middle, right through the attacking player's legs, and then it was blocked before it got to the goalie. Crisis averted for Pueblo. Looked like Rampage would have a chance there a couple times. Luster steals it. 2-on-1, back the other way. Luster dishes to Mensink, and it got caught up in his skates into the near corner. Back to Luster again. Looking for the wraparound. Shot out in front. Goalie was unable to corral the puck, but a Pueblo player takes it to the far corner. Giving away again to Rampage. Bouncing puck and still loose. Reverse wraparound the other direction. And out to the point. Barber sends it towards the net again. Mensink sends it back into the near corner. Minute and a half gone by here in the second. It's been all Rampage so far. After winning the faceoff. And that one squeezes by Barber. And it'll be icing. Or no, it was shot by Rampage, so not icing. It was a attempt back to the point. It went through Barber's leg, so it was not icing because Rampage sent it all the way down. Mensink now from his own end. Takes a look, sends it across to Wildermuth. Wildermuth brings it out of his own end. Down the left-hand side, skates it into the zone. And actually, he skated in and the puck stayed out. So it's offsides on Rampage. We'll have the face-off just in front of the Rampage bench, far side. 9:52 left in the second, 1-0 Pueblo. Then all Rampage to start the second. Parent, Brown, and Clark up front. Abermel on right D. Left D is Tracy, who has the puck now. Takes a look. This is the middle. Parent denied entry. Habermel will start from center all the way back to his own blue line. Sends it across and jumped on by Pueblo, but back to Habermel. Unable to clear it. Pueblo now with their first chance in the Rampage zone. And Rampage exits. Here's Parent down the right-hand side. She's got to jump on one of them and a stick just before she can get a shot off, and she goes into the near corner. Clark comes over to help. Brown along the near boards. Habermel sends it into the circle, picked up by Clark. Centering pass, and the only person over there is a Pueblo player. Tracy will have to back out of the zone. He'll chase it, but he's got pressure. Tried to sneak it back out of the zone, but held in by Pueblo. That one dangerously close to the front of the net, hit the side, and ends up near side. Pueblo shot towards the net, intercepted by Tracy. Shalik was coming out to challenge. Out of the zone, in the neutral zone, pressure from Parent, and sent far side, where Pueblo will regain the Rampage zone. Good pressure from Habermel, Parent, and picked up by Brown. Brown sends it ahead. Clark's coming, but he's been out there for a while. I don't know how much he has left in his tank. Back into the neutral zone, Rampage has to get back outside. Back to center to Clark. Over to Brown. Parent in the middle. And Pueblo gains the Rampage zone down the right-hand side. Battle for the puck ended up with two players going down. It's almost like a football tackle. Play continues, sent towards the net and intercepted by Tracy. He'll bounce it along the boards up towards Clark. Clark flips it ahead. through center. Parent comes across, and it goes past Clark back to the Rampage blue line. Every player on the ice basically over here. Nobody's spread out. Clark gains his own, tried to center it back over to Parent, but there were 3 Pueblo players in the way, so she'll chase down low. Far corner gets a stick on it, keeps the pressure going. Brown gets a change. Clark gets a stick on it. Centering pass. Milo gets it ahead towards Parent. Parent sends it towards the net. Bouncing puck is covered by the Pueblo goalie, and Rampage can finish their line change. So at least a shot on net by Rampage. Score still 1-0 Pueblo, and 7:07 left, second period. Milo, now to take the face off, has Marood on the right. Cochran on the left, Barber and Habermel on D. The officials trying to get the Pueblo players on the correct side of the face-off circle. Looks like everything's ready to go now. Except now the Pueblo players going right back to where they've been told to not be, so now we're ready. Face-off won by Rampage. Out to the top. Habermel tries to send it towards the net. Loses an edge. Pueblo gets it out of the zone. Barber waits for everybody to get onside. Sends it across towards Cochran. Diving to try and keep the puck from advancing, but Pueblo down deep in the Rampage zone. That centering attempt ends up on the near side. A couple of Rampage players out in front. Along the near boards, Pueblo holds it. Bouncing puck to the right circle. Still loose. Far corner now. On the far boards. Rampage able to exit. They get it to center. They're trying to get it farther. Cochran is offsides. Gets back onsides. Pueblo coming back the other way. Barber got a good stick in to break up the Pueblo attack, but they stay with it. Shot towards the net with a block by Barber. Far side, there's going to be a penalty on Rampage. And then another hit after the whistle. That should be matching. The Pueblo will get their first power play opportunity. I got a message saying the video is cutting in and out, so let's see if I can take a look here and see what kind of Wi-Fi I'm. All right, Rampage on the PK now for 1:17. I didn't see what the call was. I was trying to fix the video problem I was texted about. Hopefully that's better now being on the phone service. I thought I had pretty good service. Here's Rampage on a shorthanded opportunity. Habermel down the right side, sends it towards the net. Missed the net on the right side. Now it's far side. Rampage with the man disadvantage. Pueblo just sends it down the ice. Will not be enough for icing. Chalet comes out to play it. 42 seconds left on the Pueblo power play. The Rampage with the pressure now. Down the middle. Tracy dropped it. Didn't take the shot. Oh, it's offsides. That's why. Again, I'm having a hard time hearing these whistles down there on the ice. And I don't think it's because I'm up here high. These are just not very loud whistles. Couldn't understand why Tracy wasn't taking a shot, but they called him offsides. Somebody was in before he was. 4:57 left in the second. Pueblo leads 1-0. Pueblo still has a 30-second power play, but the last 45 seconds have been all Rampage. Good continued pressure from Rampage, but Pueblo able to exit through center. There's 3 Rampage players back. Barber comes across, Parent down low. 2 Rampage players out in front. Broken up. Pueblo unable to get a shot on net. Parent has it now from behind her own net. Takes a look. Sends it out towards the blue line. Clears the zone. Barber was up ahead. Meza And Pueblo comes back in. Parent tries to break it up with her stick. A big collision out in front of the net. Loose puck. Diving play from defense. And now Parent has a chance. It's a 2-on-2 back the other way. Parent and Clark. Parent tried to get it across. And intercepted by Pueblo. Rampage back to full strength. Both teams have had a power play. Neither one have scored on the power play. The goal for Pueblo with 23 seconds left was an even strength goal. Pueblo now weaving through some players. Broken up momentarily. Now down the left-hand side. Shot right into Chalik, who was waiting, and picked up and sent across. Here goes Clark. Down the left-hand side. He's got speed. Official was in the way. He was able to get around, sends it towards the net. Parent was going there. She'll go back behind, but they skate around her. Oh, a giveaway to Clark, who couldn't get the puck to settle, but he's still battling for it. Far side, cleared out and back in offsides on Rampage. 3:10 left in the second, still 1-0 Pueblo. Rampage dominated most of that Pueblo power play and then continued the pressure once getting the extra attacker back on. Yeah, Milo was there for the face-off. Pueblo wins it into their own zone. Rampage puts on the pressure. Marood behind the net to the far side, out to the point, into the neutral zone. That's going to be icing. Back to the Pueblo end after the icing. That's actually the first icing of the whole game. 2:52 left in the second. Rampage trying to tie it up. Pueblo has the 1-goal lead. Much more competitive game today than what we saw yesterday, so that's good news for Rampage. They didn't take that drubbing too hard. Into play today. Here's Pueblo down the right side. Good stick work from Tracy. Forces into the corner. He lost an edge after breaking up that rush. Rampage trying to clear the zone. Pueblo holds it in. Top of the left circle. Making a move. Broken up by Yaramilo and Tracy. Tracy down low. Battling 2 Pueblo players. Now comes the Marood. Marood gets it about halfway to the blue line. Lots of players trying to do something with the puck, and it's both mostly staying in the same spot. Now it's going to go to the far side. And Milo, a one-on-one battle along the far boards. Cochran tried to clear it, and Pueblo holds it in. Into the right circle. Rampage is able to skate it out. It's Marood, Jaramillo sends it towards the net. Loose puck. Goalie doesn't know where it's at. It's loose. It's right there in front of his pad. He had no idea it was there. Good opportunity for Rampage had they been there. Goalie had no idea. The puck was loose. Even when the whistle went, the puck was loose, but the referee lost sight of it. Had Rampage been there, it could have been an easy tap-in off the pads. Or at least to dig it out to keep the play alive. Luster now on the face-off, over towards Meza. Meza sends it into the far corner. Where's Luster? Luster sends it towards the net. Vincent comes across. He's battling with 2. And cleared out and back in offsides on Rampage. 57.6 left in the second. This would be a good time for Rampage to tie it up since Pueblo scored late in the first. Rampage scored late here in the second. It definitely dominated the period with the pressure and the opportunities. Luster for the face-off sends it far side. Tracy gets there first. Bounces it along the boards up towards Luster. Luster has it. Battling three to try and enter the zone. So far denied. And Pueblo sends it into the rampage zone where Tracy will start all the way back behind Chalik. Bounces along the boards to the blue line. Not out yet. We've got all but about 3 players battling, and they get it into the neutral zone. To center. Luster. Back to Meza. Luster again. Sends it deep. Not icing. It was on this side of the red line. The goalie had his arm up, maybe trying to help that call, but did not happen as it shouldn't have. And that does it for the second period. We are trailing by 1 with 1 period to go. I'll be back to start the third.